I'm not at that clock at all.
It's dope, right? We live? We're back. Part 2, folks. If you hated part 1, this one's gonna be worse. Worse. Fucking, I fucking hate the show. You know what my favorite is when people go, "Fucking shows change, man. You used to fucking be more open-minded." Yeah, people change.
What do you want me to do, man?
I changed. I changed over 5 years.
Everyone changed. I'm not into fucking Legos and video games, man. I grew up.
I definitely don't think I'm less open-minded, though. I'm definitely less tolerant for stupid shit, though. I just think I've heard it too many times now. I'm like, stop. Stop. It's not doing anybody any good. Stop.
Yeah, you cut out the bullshit.
Well, I cut out, like, conspiracy bullshit and religious bullshit. It's like, and it doesn't mean that I don't know. I'm not willing to consider people's points of view, but certain things just at a certain point in time, like you can't keep refreshing them over and over and over again. You know, when it gets to a certain point in time, like for instance, like UFOs. Do I think the UFOs are real? It's totally possible. If we can put a satellite around the Earth, it's very possible that some advanced life form can send a spaceship here from another galaxy. Have I seen anything that makes me believe that's actually happened?
No proof.
No. So when you don't share that opinion, when you're absolutely convinced that the government is hiding details, and like, okay, what makes you really want to believe this? Because you're not saying this based on some hardcore shit. Like, I know that if you take this plastic and you put it over fire, whoops, did I fuck that up? If you take this plastic, how did I do that? Exit. Take this plastic, oh, what the fuck, you cunt? Watch now, Jesus Christ. If you take this plastic and put it over fire, right? What are they doing? They're playing this again? What are they doing here? I didn't start this from the beginning, did I? No.
No, it's a filler fight.
They're showing this fight again?
The old filler fight. Well, we watched it on...
we already watched this fight. Did we watch it on the video? Feed. Was this on the prelims for the... Yeah, it might have been. Was it? Okay. So I guess we watched this again.
Can you do?
Maybe I'm wrong. Is this a tournament? It's not a tournament.
Oh, it is
a tournament.
It's the heavyweight tournament.
Oh, that's right. So this guy won early. He's the number one ranked heavyweight.
Shake it,
dog. Shit. Look at that little dance move.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh, damn. Look at him. He's feeling good. He's feeling it.
Look at his trainer in the back. Awkward.
Yeah. Wonder what music he's dancing to.
The white people in Denver.
Let me guess how bad this song is. Probably the worst song ever. Let's hear it. What song is it? I want to hear the song.
Sounds like
hear Quadros.
Sounds like some Rick Ross.
Really? By the way, when I called Quadros Skeletor, I was just joking.
He does look like him, though.
A little bit, but
call a spade a spade.
I'm a little high. I got goofy.
I'm not, but he does look like Skeletor.
He's very knowledgeable, though. Knows a lot of shit about kickboxing.
Yeah, great man. Still looks like Skeletor.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you confirm what I said?
He and Eddie Bravo had like some serious beef back in the day.
What?
Yeah.
Over
probably
what?
Doesn't want to talk about it. I probably shouldn't have been talking about it. I'll tell you afterwards.
Was it legit beef, though?
It's horseshit. It's all stupidity.
Don't let Eddie fucking get a hold of you.
Stupidity. No. Not like that. Not like.
Oh, it didn't come to that?
It was like.
Gossip.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
I'm down for that. Yeah, definitely tell me how to do.
Hey, people change. People grow, and they move on.
True that.
Speaking of growing and moving on, what?
Segue.
In between the fight, you might have mentioned something that you might have wanted to.
Yeah, I'd rather it come from me first, especially on this platform, than hear it from anyone else. Things have just got too crazy, man. It's like the perfect storm, and the UFC wanted me to sign the license deal with Reebok and the random testing, the VADA test, or whatever the fuck it is. And really, I was just going to ride this out. And, I wanted to do one more fight. But with the fighter and the kid, how crazy it's become. And I never thought it'd become this. And the live shows, and now we're going on tour. And I have this other gig I got on a big network that I can't talk about till it's done. And the merchandise and all this stuff. It just... I got to step away from the game, man. I got to step away from the UFC for right now.
You know what I love about fighting? We were talking about this, that you could just say, I'm going to retire. and then you could say, like, in a week from now, I'm unretired. And then
You
a
could.
week later, you could say, retired again.
You
And
could,
then,
yeah. Yeah, you could go back and forth for sure, but
like, think about Sugar Ray Leonard. How many times does a coal miner retire? Usually once.
just once.
Sugar
yeah.
Ray Leonard
There's no press
retired like a
conference.
half a dozen fucking times.
And I get it with fighters, man, but for me, you know, and I talked to my family and close friends, and you were one of them, and Callen, and, you know, my dad, and you know, going through it, man, it just, do I want one more? Fuck yes, man, but it doesn't make sense. I can't see myself, and when it comes down to this, I can't see myself in a fucking Reebok kit walking out to that octagon. I can't see myself being like, you know what, cool, man. Yeah, that's what I'm worth. I'm worth 10 grand to you guys. I'm going to do this, you know? And I have other opportunities. And everything I have, and people think I'm this hater on the UFC or whatever, I owe it to the UFC, man. I'll always be indebted to the UFC. People think I have a problem with Dana White. I definitely don't. If Dana was in trouble and texted me right now and said, hey, Schaub, I wish you'd quit talking shit about Reebok, or I need help, you got it, man. Cool, done. I'll always be a supporter of the UFC and whatever they need. But for right now, I got to take a step away and focus on this crazy freaking entertainment podcast career I got going on, man. I'm so blessed.
And you are, and I think that there's moments like that where, like, necessity becomes the mother of invention, like the necessity to figure out another way to generate income, because the $100,000 you were making from sponsorships, which is 100% real and legit and certified and authenticated, proven, that's a lot of goddamn money you're missing out on every time you would compete. And so because of that, it makes you concentrate and put even more effort into your podcast and into your merch set. And then look how everything's going. I mean, it's insane how much money you guys are making. And more important, it's insane how many people you guys are entertaining and how many people you guys are reaching. I mean,
It's insane. When I did that live show the other night, dude, I thought Callen and our agent were honey dicking me, like this thing's selling out. And I got on stage with that mic. I was like, oh man, this is what I'm going to, I love this. What?
Yeah.
What? This is insane, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now they want to do this tour, and the things are selling out. It'd be tough for me to say, no, you know what? Let me go fight some monster who's been training full-time, not telling dick jokes. And you know what I'm saying? And selling fucking big brown shirts full-time. Let me go fight that guy. I wouldn't do the game a disservice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do that. So unless I could focus on it full-time, there's just no way. And signing this Reebok deal, it's not going to happen, man.
Yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from, and I completely understand the idea that if you're not 100% focused on fighting, it's just not something you should do. I've always told people that fighting should be a singular pursuit. I think it's unlike any other pursuit where if you're going to do it, you have to make sure that all your eggs are in that one basket. I really don't think you could have one foot in the game, one foot out of the game. I think it's real dangerous to do that with fighting.
And not be good.
Yeah, because you're going to fight some fucking guy who's all in. And those
100%.
all in murderers, they're out there. Those all in guys, you know, you run into a Rumble Johnson who's all in.
100%, man, with no other option. And listen, to me, and people might beg to differ, I feel like I've won, man. I have no brain trauma that I know of, and my body's in good shape. I have this insane career right now with podcasting and live shows and this other gig I get going on with TV, and I feel like I've won. And honestly, I owe it to the UFC, man. I'm indebted to them forever, and you know, I'll always still watch every fight, and who knows what happens in the future. But for right now, there's no way. They could offer me anybody, and there's no way. There's no way I could put all this on hold and be like, yeah, let me go take this fight.
Well, it would be hard because all this has been an investment in your time, and it's also been paying off, and it also is growing, like, considerably. For people who don't know, like, your numbers, like, I know where you guys were a year ago and 2 years ago, and I know where you are now, and it's this crazy exponential thing where every month it comes up and up and up and up and up, and it's because it's good. And you guys got a weird dynamic, you know. Callen's such a fucking goofball. And you know, it's like he's like a built-in joke all the time. Like, he'll always say something ridiculous, and you two together are funny. Like, it's a funny group.
Yeah.
It's a funny grouping. It's interesting.
And the thing is, what I'm doing, listen, man, my two advisors are Joe Rogan and Bryan Callen. What the fuck? I get the Mount Rushmore, you know, I'm saying guys who have done shit who are saying.
For sure, listen to me and not him.
No,
listen to me right now.
Real quick. Hey, that's me being friendly to Callen. All right, that's me being friendly to Callen. But the thing
Bryan
is,
will give
man,
you
it's,
some fucking goddamn horrible advice.
I'd be selling used electronics, fighting kids use electronics if I was Callen was advising this fucking thing. He wanted to open a pawn store. That's a different story. But
a what store?
a pawn store.
A pond?
Like a
Like
pawn,
koi
like a
ponds?
pawn, like a fucking
What?
Pawn Stars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, pawn.
Yeah.
For real?
For reals.
Wait a minute.
This was a
He
horrible
wanted
idea
a
he had.
pond. I thought you said a pond, like he wants to open up koi ponds. Like, okay.
Firing kid pawns.
That's really that's a weird way of looking at things. Maybe people like ponds.
No,
what do I know?
you wanted to
Damn,
sell.
these guys are going off, dude.
Oh,
my
homeboy
God.
got blasted.
This fight is fucking crazy.
But yeah, so long story short, I'm stepping away from the game, man. There's gonna be no Schaub Reebok kits out there. I'm not finding one anytime soon.
Did they ever
I'm
make a
focusing on
Schaub
this.
Reebok kit? Could I get one as like a
collector's item? I think they did for
Limited
like
edition.
a week, and then I came out and just talked all this shit, and they're like, "Oh shit, pull that shit down, pull that shit down
So
right now."
Did anybody buy one? Do you get any money from those?
Probably like 14 cents or some shit. I don't know the deal, but
Well-
sure as fuck not as much as selling my own shit.
Oh, well, no, because then you get all of it.
Exactly, and we just released shirts, and I made. You know, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna talk.
don't,
But
a little bit of money. You're doing good.
I'm doing
Everything's
good.
Very
I'm
good
doing
here.
good.
Everything's nice. There's no need to be struggling.
Nah, there's no one struggling.
Yeah,
I sell
well-
more shirts than Reebok kits.
Well, here's the reality. You guys, what you've done is a real show. It's a real show. It's just like having a TV show.
Yeah.
And people don't think it's a TV show because it's not on NBC or CBS or Fox, but it's the same goddamn
It
thing.
will be. That's what we're filming in
Yeah,
November.
You're not supposed to say that.
No, I can say that.
Oh, you can say
yeah,
that.
that's all. We start shooting November.
Oh.
We have the director, the production team. That's what we've
Yeah.
been doing, writing episodes.
It's a show. Like it's a successful entertainment vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, and that's what podcasts are. And they seem like they're horseshit. And people used to make fun of them before. Howard Stern, before he got into that thing with Ari, he made fun of podcasts when Adam Carolla came on his show. He was like, "Wait, are you hurting for money?
Bad
Like, what's
idea,
going on?"
man.
Meanwhile, Adam Carolla owns a fucking giant warehouse. He's got like 10 different podcasts running simultaneously. He's
killing it.
raking it
well,
in.
people are threatened by it, right? And also,
Yes.
the thing with podcasts is there's no kind of standard to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So if Joe Schmo wants to start one, he can start one. So there's a ton of them out there.
Yeah.
But there's some fucking awesome podcasts, man. Just like anything.
Yeah.
There's a ton of shitty radio shows out there. There's a ton of shitty TV out there.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of good content out there, man.
100%. There's some real good ones. Damn, this dude in the white, he keeps landing those fucking leg kicks on this dude. The other guy's name is Wilness, too.
Damn, is Wilness on the right in
Yeah.
them basic ass basketball shorts? He said, "Fuck it, huh?"
He didn't get the Reebok kit.
He said, "Give me those 8th grade basketball
These
shorts."
guys are kicking the shit out of each other's legs, by the way.
Straight up.
It's hurting my legs just watching this. Ugh. Boom.
Oh,
Big uppercut.
huge left hook.
This is a good fight, man. These
Great
guys are-
fight.
But they're standing right in front of each other. This is an MMA fight for sure. Someone would be in half guard right now.
Yeah, which I prefer.
It's weird, right? That it's MMA really is the perfect sport because as cool as this is to watch guys go off and stand and strike, the reality is they're so open for takedowns. It's not realistic.
It's not a real fight.
Yeah, it's not. It's a difference. It's almost like a
not a
skills
fight
match.
fight.
It is a fight, but it's a kickboxing fight.
It's a fight
not a
fight
skills
with,
fight.
with a set agenda. Like a fight, some shit's gonna go down. We might go to the
Right.
ground, whatever. That's
It's
why
also
people love the UFC.
3 minutes as opposed to 5 minutes. It's kind of interesting because it's easier to stand and strike, like cardio-wise, than it is to grapple and strike at the same time.
The only difference is if we grapple, I can get breaks.
Maybe. What if you're fighting Kane? There's no breaks. That's how Kane breaks dudes.
True.
He breaks you because there's
Kane
no
to
breaks.
take some breaks though.
Well, he did in
Like
Mexico.
5th round when he's balls deep in your chin with
You're
his
already
head.
dead. You're already
You're
dead
fucked.
by then.
You're fucked. And he's
You're
like
already-
taking a second off. Then he's going back
Yeah.
to beating your brains in.
Yeah,
a
I
la
mean, he's-
Junior Dos Santos.
He's taking just tiny little breaks.
Oh no, he's taking years away from your life.
Oh, he's definitely
Junior
doing
Dos
that.
Santos, like, huh? Not the same dude.
Yeah.
You're batshit crazy things. That's
But
the
do you
same
think
dude.
that he's the same dude after that fight with
Verdum?
Fabricio?
I've heard
tough
I've heard
fight.
I've heard a lot of things where Kane didn't have the right camp. He didn't get there. I've heard a ton
Definitely didn't get there early enough.
of correct. Still got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
So, but this is Kane, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of things that went on there. So I think they fight at sea level. We're gonna see. But to
Well-
say that fight took years off Kane's life, no, I don't think so. Not like the same way Junior Dos Santos Kane did.
Do you think do you have any reservations about them fighting in Brazil?
If I'm Kane, I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck's wrong with you? The fuck's wrong with you, man? I've been champ for how long? Now you're gonna throw me to the wolves?
But he's
Can we some
he's
drug
the
testing
champ
this
now.
bitch?
Fabricio's the champ. They'll still be drug testing. It'll be Brazilian drug testing. It should be fine.
Yeah, that'd be fine. That works for everybody.
I think Vitor Belfort's doctor is responsible for some of that over there.
Yeah, for sure.
So he knows what he's doing.
Oh, don't get me started. I fought in Brazil. I was like, huh? What? I don't feel good. You have the truck exhaust pouring into my locker. Nah, you'll be fine. Swear to God.
No way.
Swear on my life.
You
My
had a
coach
truck exhaust pouring into your locker room?
The back-up trucks where I fought in, the trucks were backed up and on, and the exhaust coming in my locker room.
Come on.
We're all sleepy, and my coach goes, bro, wake the fuck up. I go, what? Oh, I'm there 6 hours early, by the way. He goes, wake up. Dude, everyone's like down. He's like, it's the truck fumes. We got to get out of here. So we had to go outside and warm up outside.
No.
True story.
That's crazy. That's like getting drugged.
Yeah, things are weird, man. You're in Brazil. You think you're going to knock no gear out? You don't bring a striking coach. You're sucking fumes in from trucks. Terrible idea.
There's a lot of things that could have gone better in that situation. But
Isn't it weird how life works out, though? It all
Yes.
leads to this.
Yeah, it is weird how life works out. Well, you know, it doesn't always. Like, some people are defeated by setbacks, and some people use setbacks to move forward. It's like we were talking about Ryan Bader. He's a perfect example. A couple years ago, people were writing Ryan Bader off. It wasn't that long ago.
I agree 100%.
And now look
at
at
this
him.
dude. I agree.
Now look at him. Beats OSP. Beats Fejao. You know, looks fucking fantastic against Phil Davis. Looks fantastic against Rashad.
Dude, you know how fucked I'd be if I didn't have this podcast and these live shows and shit right now? I'd be in training camp getting ready for probably some Black Beast on fucking Fight Pass.
Black Beast.
He called me out. That's why I said it. I
Did
wasn't
he?
going to acknowledge it, yeah. Hey, bro, for sure pick a guy who can actually fight.
That'd be a fight that I would actually encourage you to probably take.
Yeah, me too. I'd do it. I'd rip this Jay Leno denim shirt right off right now and beat him up right now. I'd be like, huh? What?
He's a tough guy, though. He's a tough guy. He's very tough. He hits
If
hard,
you're in the
too.
UFC, they're all tough.
Yep.
Not as tough as B-Schaub.
What do you think about the Stipe Miocic Ben Rothwell fight? That's a really good fight.
That's a great fight, man. That's a tough one to call.
Really
that's a
good
super
fight.
tough one to call.
Really good
It's in
fight.
Dublin. That's whatever. So that's whoever.
Stipe's a beast.
Stipe's a
man.
motherfucker.
He's
And
a
coming off the Mark Hunt fight, it depends which Rothwell we get. You know what I'm saying? Rothwell's confident as fuck, and
He
he's
is.
tough as fuck.
He hits hard. You look at that. You know more than anybody. But you look at that Brendan Vera fight. He beat the shit out of Brendan Vera.
Yeah, with me, through that spinning back elbow, first one ever landed by a heavyweight. But the thing is I blocked him, and then I come flying in, and he clips me with that left hook, which is
Yeah.
whatever. This is how stupid I was back then. When they offered me Ben Rothwell, I went, what? I argue with my manager, Joe Silva. I'm like, it's too easy, man. I need something else. Huh?
Did you really
That
thought
guy-
it was too easy?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is such an easy fight.
Wow.
What the fuck?
So did you underestimate him?
100%. I thought he was this big, slow guy. Right before we go in the cage, my coach, Leister Bolin, who heads Muscle Farm now, TJ Dillshaw's coach, looks at me and goes, bro, this is not a fucking sprint. Let's drag his ass in the third round and submit him. He has no jiu-jitsu. Drag his ass in the third round. Don't go crazy. You got it. Go in there. Spinning elbow. Wobbled. Fucking go crazy. Get clipped. Like a fucking idiot, man.
I liked how he fought
It's
against
experience.
Overeem. He
Dude,
looked real
Overeem,
good against
Mitrione,
Overeem. Yeah,
he's on a
scary.
fucking heat, man.
He's
And
scary.
a guy with experience like that, it's tough.
Yeah, he's scary, dude.
We'll see, man. Stipe's a motherfucker.
He's just got to be in incredible shape for Stipe because Stipe is so fit. He's so fit, and you know he gained a lot of confidence in the Junior Dos Santos fight. Went 5 hard rounds with Dos Santos in a war. It was a really close war, and then he goes from that to beat the shit out of Mark Hunt. I mean, Stipe's on a roll right now.
This is the only, I think, X factor in this fight is Rothwell is so fucking tough, and Rothwell has knockout power where Stipe really doesn't.
Yeah, Stipe's more of a he's a volume guy. Look at that tsunami on TV with The Rock. Did you see that tsunami taking
Yeah,
over?
that
That's
shit's
what I'm
all
talking
fake
about.
though, isn't it?
Listen, dog, this shit is how it goes.
San Andreas.
This is you. This is you. Here we go.
This is you.
This is you.
Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey having a little party. Hey, everything's gonna be fine. Oh my God, why is the ground moving? Oh my God, I'm in a condo. Don't worry, this condo is waterproof.
It
Look at this.
sways.
Look at this shit,
God,
son. That's what I'm
dog.
talking about. That kind of shit. Look at that
Bro.
shit. That kind of shit. That kind of shit ain't nothing for the world.
Bro, I hate to tell you, you're fucked too. Where you're at, if that big
easy.
thing
You're
comes,
right.
we're all fucked.
Come on, man. Can I just
Hate on
be
Malibu?
the hammer and not the nail? I got it all planned out, bro. I got water saved up. The water's the least of your fucking problems. You got real issues, man. It's coming.
What were we talking about? Oh, Stipe Rothwell.
Yeah, Stipe Rothwell's a hell of a fight, man.
I can't believe that's not the main event. We got who's it? Duffy and
yeah, Duffy and Poirier is a great fight.
That's a great
man.
fight. I'm
Duffy's
just
a
saying.
beast. Joe Duffy's a fucking
Duffy's
monster.
his boxing's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a very
high
good
level
fighter.
boxer.
Good
And
kicking
he also beat
too,
Conor
man.
McGregor.
He submitted him. He's got good kicking too. He's got a really good overall
like the kid.
MMA game. He mixes things up
Dustin's
very well.
a monster too, man, especially at that weight class.
Yeah, Poirier looks way
I'm just saying, I
better
can't
at
believe it.
155.
I just can't believe Stipe was he ranked number 2 in the world? Can't get a main
yeah.
event.
Is he number 2 now? It's Kane's got to be number 1.
Well,
It's
it
either
goes-
Junior
it
Dos
goes for
Santos
Du-
or Steve. Well, Junior's injured right now.
Is he?
Right.
No, he's
Yeah.
fighting. No, he's fighting over him in December.
Right, but he was just coming off of surgery.
True,
His
and he did
knee
beat
surgery.
Stipe, but then
Yeah.
Stipe beat Mark, but JDS beat Mark.
Yeah, but Junior beat Stipe in his last fight. I think he's got to be number 1, outside beside Kane. I think Kane's got to be number 1, and then Junior's got to be number 2. No?
It would make sense if
have
he is,
to.
and then Stipe's 3,
Yeah.
and then Arlovsky's 4, Brown
There's-
5.
There's some fucking weird shit with ratings sometimes,
Yeah, there it is.
man.
1, 2. I don't know who the fuck does them.
Yeah. Some of the ratings are real weird, man. Sometimes guys beat guys and then they're below them in the ratings. You're like, wait,
It's
what?
super weird.
I don't understand how they work. Who decides?
That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck decides?
Yeah, like Uriah Hall. Here's a perfect example. Uriah Hall. Where's Musasi? Above Uriah Hall.
Yeah.
Uriah Hall just jump spinning back kick Gegard Musasi in the face, flying kneed him in the face, and then beat him down for a TKO. So you tell me how the fuck is Uriah Hall number 10 and Gegard Musasi is number 8? With all due respect, and Gegard's a great fighter, and people like, he's a better fighter. No, he's not. They fought and he lost.
I agree.
Uriah Hall's the better fighter. You might look at Gegard Musasi's background and say, well, no, you got to see Gegard Musasi. He beat Jacare in Japan.
Yeah.
He beat
6 years ago,
Dan
bro.
Henderson. You know, I mean, you look at his victories in the UFC and you go, well, he's got to be the guy. But
No, man,
no,
they fought.
Uriah Hall fought him and beat him. He should be above him in the rankings. Those rankings are crazy.
100%.
Those
I
are
agree.
crazy rankings. Like, what the fuck do you have to do to move up in the rankings if you can't jump spinning back kick a guy in the face and then flying knee a guy in the face? By the way, in the second round.
I agree.
Yeah, he lost the first round. He got taken down and dominated. But so did Anderson Silva when Anderson Silva fought Chael Sonnen the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to still rank Chael Sonnen above Anderson Silva after Anderson kneed him in the body and stopped him in the third fight?
I don't think
Or
they
the
have.
second
I
fight,
don't think
rather?
they have a rhyme or reason to the ranking madness. Like, remember when they were going to pay guys based off their ranking? I was like, what? What? That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
That's crazy.
Because
But
it's all up for debate, right?
Who makes that? I need to know who
I think
makes
it's
that.
a bunch of dudes.
How is that? That is one of the most big. Go back to where it was, please.
Hey, good luck.
That
Good luck
is-
ranking the lightweights.
Yeah, but that is one of the worst ranking
terrible.
situations I've ever seen. When you win in a spectacular way, like Uriah Hall just did, and you are not rewarded by moving up in the rankings, that's the definition of insanity. That doesn't make any sense. That's goofy as fuck, man. There's Jason Wilness getting a little Vaseline.
Let me see those lightweight rankings. Good luck. How in the fuck do you rank all those
Okay,
monsters?
Let's see that. Okay. Number 1, who do we got here? Pettis, makes sense. 2, Cerrone, makes sense. Nurmagomedov, 3, all makes sense. Eddie Alvarez, 4. Okay. Eddie Alvarez only has 1 victory in the UFC, though, right?
That's tough. So they're going based
Beat
off his prior.
Gilbert Melendez.
Yep.
He beat Melendez. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson's very high level right now. He's looking real good.
higher
Did
than
Michael
Ben
Johnson just lose
Henderson?
to somebody? Or
Yeah,
he
he
beat
lost.
somebody?
No, he lost on, but he actually beat him. But he lost in a controversial decision
To
to homeboy from Black House, great striker,
Oh, yeah, Beneil Dariush.
Dariush. I
And
love
where's
that kid.
Dariush in the ratings? He's down at number 10. That's interesting. So Michael Johnson is all the way up at number 5, and he lost to Beneil Dariush, who's number 10. That is fucking interesting as shit.
Look at fucking welterweight, man.
That's a weird one because that's one where a lot of people thought that Michael Johnson got a raw deal.
Yeah, 100%. Michael Johnson must be.
So he wasn't punished at all in the ratings.
And I'm a Dariush fan, and I think he lost that fight.
I'm a Dariush fan as well.
Big fan.
He's a bad motherfucker. Miles Jury, number 9. I thought Miles Jury had moved to featherweight now. Isn't he? Didn't he move to featherweight? Isn't he fighting someone in the featherweight division as his next fight?
I thought so, too.
Have you ever watched this Ink Master? Is this a good show?
I have watched it.
Seems weird to have contests on permanent
Yeah, I kind of dig it, man.
Permanent artwork on someone's body.
Dave Navarro, though. Fuck's sakes, bro. Easy on the eye makeup, huh?
I like him. Beautiful man.
You know what? Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan. I heard he has a hoggy with Carmen Electra. However, if you got to chill out on the eye makeup, bro. If I'm going to continue to watch the show. Let's see. Welterweight. Welterweight's a motherfucker.
Here's the dark horse in the lightweight division, though.
Thompson?
Tony motherfucking Ferguson. That's your dark horse right there.
Tony. Oh, for sure.
Tony Ferguson's the dark horse.
Well, first of all, he's the hardest hitter in that entire division.
He's spooky, too. There's something spooky about him.
He's so game, it's insane.
Yeah. He's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Bro, how do you have Kelvin ranked 15? Didn't he...
Did Kelvin win his last fight at 185, and then they allowed him to fight at 170 again? That's what happened, right? He beat Nate.
That's
right. Beat the shit out of Nate.
That's right, and they forced him out, yeah.
That was a sad fight. I did not enjoy that fight.
Fucking terrible. And Nate's still fighting. Anyways, how about Hendricks? How about your boy Hendricks?
Yeah. Are they going to make him fight middleweight now?
He said he's not fighting middleweight. He said he's going to go one more time at 170.
Well, how is he going to do that? Because Dana White said I consider him a middleweight now. He missed weight, fucked everybody up. Fucked up Tyron
Can
Woodley.
you tell a guy what weight to fight at? Nah, especially if you're Johnny Hendricks.
Well, you can if you won't give him a fight at 170 because you got such a talent-rich division. I mean, look at what you got down there at welterweight. Look at this. You got Rory McDonald, Tyron Woodley. You got Hendricks. Then you got
those guys
Carlos
are bigger
Condit,
stars than
Matt
Hendricks.
Brown. But people don't pay to see Hendricks like they pay to see like a George St. Pierre or like they pay to see, you know, like some of the bigger stars in the UFC because a lot of people thought that Hendricks, like in some of his victories, like the Matt Brown fight, they thought that he wasn't that exciting.
True.
See, I disagree. I'll pay to see that guy any day of the week.
True, but
I think he's fighting smart.
I agree.
And I like that he uses his wrestling.
But, bro, besides Robbie Lawler, who's the most exciting guy in the division,
Condit's pretty goddamn exciting.
He's been gone for a while, but he's exciting as fuck.
But he just knocked out Thiago Alves with a nasty elbow. Matt Brown is about as exciting as a fucking human being can get.
I'm saying exciting. I'm saying a bigger name than Johnny Hendricks. Neither of those guys are bigger than Hendricks. Condit, you can say, but he's been gone for a while.
Interesting.
Hendricks is a big name, bro.
He's a big name, but I don't necessarily know how that translates to pay-per-view buys, which at the end of the day
is all they care about.
Is a huge factor.
I'm just saying, a guy like Johnny Hendricks, what is he, a 2-time champion? You can't say, oh, you have to fight at 185. If he's like, no, I'll make it.
No, but you do if he doesn't make the weight more than once, and he's already missed the weight twice. He's missed weight twice and barely made it for one of the Lawler fights.
He came in way overweight for this, too. Like 26 pounds, what I heard? Come on, bro.
Yeah, he was heavy as fuck. Meanwhile, Joe Schilling is about to fucking throw down.
Let's do this, Schilling.
Right now. Stitch him up. This is a big, big fight. And the guy he's fighting, Jason Wilness, is a fucking beast. Wilness is nasty. Really, really hard striker, man.
Your boy Schilling's flexing there. I'm not mad at it either.
He's flexing a little bit.
He's bodied up.
He's pretty yoked.
Bodied up.
This is a good one. It's a good matchup.
Youngster, 24, Jason Wilness.
24 and nasty, dude. He's real good.
Man, yeah, that welterweight division's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
How's Hendricks do at 185? How's he match up 185?
I don't like it. How's he? Okay, you got to go to the champ. You go to the top of the
Will you
heap.
Scroll down to middleweight for me, Jamie?
Whenever you do that, you go to the top of the heap. How does he match up with the champ?
Bad idea.
Not so
with
good.
Weidman. Other than that, I like him.
Good.
I like him.
Please. How's he match up with Luke Rockhold? Not so good. How's he match up with Jacques Ray? Not so good. How's he match up with Yoel Romero? Not so good.
I disagree.
Yoel Romero?
I think he beats Yoel Romero at 185.
Oh my God, are you crazy? That one hurts my feelings.
Are you serious?
Yoel Romero was a monster. He's
has
so
never
much
been
bigger.
a UFC champ. Yeah, he's bigger.
Did you see what he did to Lyoto Machida in his last fight?
I did. He did fuck my boy.
He's a monster.
He's a monster.
He's
Johnny Hendricks is a monster.
monster.
How dare you?
He is, but at 170. Johnny Hendricks is 5'8".
He's small.
He's
small.
5'8".
He's small.
Yeah, I mean, when I stand next to him in the octagon and I have shoes on, I'm taller than him. If I'm taller than you, you can't fight Yoel Romero. That's just how the rules are.
Bro, you and Callen on this height thing.
Well, no, I'm short.
What about DC?
I'm short. I'm
DC's
just saying.
tiny
but he
fucking dudes
can't-
up.
But DC's big in a different way. I don't think Hendricks is that big. I think Hendricks just carries too much body fat. I think Hendricks at 170 could 100% be the champ again. 100%.
I agree, 100%.
I
For
think
sure, figure it
Hendricks-
out.
Hendricks, when he's on, I mean, you got to look at his knockouts of Martin Kampman and John Fitch. He's a fucking monster when he's on. I mean, you always have to look at a guy, though, based on his last fight. That's the unfortunate thing about fighting. They always say you're only as good as your last fight. Well, his last fight, I thought he fought pretty fucking good, but then his fight that was supposed to be his last fight, he didn't make the weight. That's where the controversy lies. The controversy lies is his lack of discipline and coming into training camp heavy more than once. I mean, not learning his lesson. When he came in super fit
it's
for the Matt Brown
unprofessional.
fight,
I
looked
agree.
great, said he got a hold of his meal prep.
It's tough to argue.
This fight, he came into camp 10 pounds heavier than his last camp, according to Dolce. 10 pounds is a lot, man.
He didn't work with Dolce for this camp, though.
Right, but Dolce knows what he came in at. What he came in at this camp versus what he came in at the last camp. Everybody knows it. I mean, they've all admitted it. He admitted it when he talked about when his camp went wrong. He talked about it, and then he got to get
What's
a
wrong
kidney
at
stone.
this level, man?
Can't
At
do
this
it.
level. At
Can't do
this
it.
level. What the fuck we doing?
He might have an eating disorder. You know, we were talking earlier about being addicted to shit. He might be addicted to eating, man.
I might be addicted to eating then. If he is, I am.
Well, his discipline, the discipline of being a fighter, you know, it might be so overwhelming that when he's not doing it, he just gorges.
Blows the fuck up. Dude,
Yeah.
you don't get to his level without having discipline. I don't know
Yeah,
what the fuck's
but-
going on there.
Discipline and addiction sometimes are next door neighbors.
Got that middleweight division.
Here we go. Joe Schilling, Jason Wilness. Here we go.
Come on, Mr. Schilling.
Do you get nervous when your friends fight?
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Me too. Always.
Always.
All day.
Always.
No way around it.
Nope.
It's just part
It's
of
the worst.
the sport.
I can't imagine my family watching me fight.
How about if your son was fighting? Can you
Imagine if your
that?
daughter starts fighting.
Oh Jesus.
Your daughter's next Ronda Rousey.
Oh gee. Whoa. Jason Wills, nice leg kick.
Jesus Christ, Schilling's
Nice spinning
aggressive.
back fist by Schilling. Schilling's a bad motherfucker, dude, especially at kickboxing. Kickboxing is his shit. His defense is tighter at kickboxing. It's just
His movement's
Yeah.
nasty as fuck.
oh, he's excellent. And when he doesn't have to worry about being taken down, then he gets loose. You
Get
know?
loose.
Oh, he's a bad motherfucker. He looks so much better as kickboxing.
Way better.
Yeah. He looks like a world champion.
Just be the best in the
Look at
world
that.
at this.
Yeah.
Fuck MMA.
Yeah.
Let's go run this, Joe. If you're
Yeah.
listening.
Well, we assume he wins. I mean, he's still fighting Jason Wellness. Look at that. See? Wellness is no joke. But goddamn, Joe looks aggressive.
First of all, Wellness's defense
Holy
is nasty.
shit. It is, but Joe Schilling is lighting him up with those front kicks to the body, too. Boom, there's another one, son.
Damn, your boy Schilling has a smoke shop sponsor.
He likes the weed.
Oh,
Wellness
shit.
is throwing
Ooh,
bombs.
that kick was nasty.
Damn, Schilling is eating him up, though.
Damn, Schilling has Affliction sponsor, too.
Damn, Affliction's still alive?
Affliction said, God damn it, Reebok.
The one guy died, and they got rid of Tom Atencio. So
Yeah.
who the fuck is Affliction now?
Someone bought him out, just like they bought out Tap Out.
Wow. That's interesting.
Bro, I used to rock those Affliction shirts with like fucking silver and angel wings, and it said like Fedor on the back and shit.
Well, I was friends with Atencio, and I liked what he did for fighters. He sponsored a lot of fighters.
A ton, yeah.
And I supported them because of that. Like, I didn't need the Affliction money. They were giving me, it wasn't that much. It was just a little bit, but in my mind, I thought it was a good idea to support a company that was giving fighters a lot of money. They were sponsoring a lot of fighters, and they put together that Affliction MMA card and gave people a shitload of money. Damn, Joe Schilling looks good.
They fucked up on that card, though. They put all their money on that one card, and it was so dope. That card was stacked.
Damn, Schilling looking real loose, dropping his hands, moving light.
His footwork's ridiculous.
And Wellness looks real frustrated. He's kind of like paralyzed him, man.
He's not doing anything. He might just be weathering the storm.
He might be.
Or he might be
I
just
don't
getting
know.
his ass
Is
whooped.
this 5 rounds? Do they go 5
I was
rounds because
just
it's
going
a
to ask
title?
you that.
It's a good question. Because it's a main event. Damn.
Oof.
Joe Schilling with the movement. Ooh. Looking good. Nice right hand
Is Schilling
there.
married?
Yeah, he's got a woman. He's got some kids. I think he's like
Gotcha.
engaged or
Basically
something.
married, though.
Yeah, basically. What's going on? What happened? Referee stepped in, stopped something, warned something. I don't know what happened. Damn, throwing them front kicks. When you're a tall fighter like that, those front kicks to the body are really nice.
Yeah, huge
It's a nice option.
Tough to counter that, man.
Good defense here by Schilling, too. He's just a different animal when he's kickboxing.
He's confident.
He's confident. It's his sport. His defense is way better with those big gloves. He's like super used to it.
Can also risk more.
Yep, and he's not worried about being taken down, so he could do his shit. We'll have to talk him into fighting only kickboxing.
Yeah, give me an hour with him.
Look at this, man. God damn, he's looking good. Boom. Bang, bang. 1-2.
Definitely won that round.
I like how he's throwing the straight right and then a hard jab behind it, too. You know, like after that right hand, like a lot of MMA fighters especially, they'll pull back and then look for either another right hand or whatever. He's stepping in hard with that jab.
Tell you what I don't like, that Magnus Arena not very full. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this sport gets the attention that it deserves. You know, as excited as you and I were for this fight and this card, like to me this is like an opportunity to watch high-level fighting. Like whether or not it's MMA or a kickbox. I think the ultimate sport is MMA. It always will be the ultimate sport. But when I want to watch the best expression of striking technique, there's certain shit that you only see when you watch Muay Thai or you only see when you watch kickboxing. And this is it right here. Like these kind of duke it out battles.
True. I don't get, like, don't get me wrong, I love me some glory kickboxing, but I don't get as excited or crunk, good lord, or crunk for this as I do for like a main event in the UFC. Well, it's a different kind of excitement.
Well, I do because Joe's my friend, and I support him, but I feel you.
Yeah.
But if you're watching like the very best guys in the world go at it in any discipline, it's fun. Whether it's boxing, you watch Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather, it's still fun.
Hell yeah, dude! Wrestling.
Yeah.
The top world. You know what I'm saying? The best of the best wrestling is even fun to watch.
But I think this is way better than boxing. I really do. I think this is... Oh! Big left hand from Joe Schilling. God damn. Dude, he looks so fucking good tonight. He is on it, man. He is all over it tonight.
Nasty left hook. I bet he comes in.
Well, he just looks so smooth. Everything looks smooth. His defense, everything.
Yeah, he's not wasting anything, is he?
No, he's fighting nice. He's fighting very nice. Very light on his feet, never standing stationary, mixing shit up very well. Damn, I like how he's like moving out and in well. Like he lifts up for a front kick and then punches you in the face.
And then he's out.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
What's Rashad's boy? He's cornering him.
Tyrone Spong.
Yeah, what's his deal?
He's a monster.
I know he's asking Dana White for a fight.
Well, he wants money. He's like, I want to be paid what I deserve. He's one of the best strikers on the planet Earth.
100%.
He's like, and if I'm going to fight in MMA, he goes, I want to be treated like I get treated in kickboxing.
They're trying to give him that basic ass contract.
What are they saying to the kick go low or something like that? I don't know what they're offering him. I don't know what they're offering him. I really have no idea.
He just needs the exposure.
Are they going to take a point away here? What's going on? Low kick? Nope.
No.
Back in. All right.
Definitely warning.
They walk you around, say 1 point, right, when they take a point away?
They lift your hand up.
Shit, he rocked him again.
I feel like Schilling got... Ooh.
Jason Wellness throws hard shots, dude.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. Schilling's holding on, man. He got cracked. That was a big, big, big punch by Wellness. Oh, my God. He got hit again.
Bro.
Shit.
Fuck.
He got hurt. He's
really hurt.
Right hand. Wellness is all over him. He's got to cling.
Use that MMA grappling.
Yeah, he's got to cling. He's got to clear the cobwebs right now. He's got to clear the cobwebs. That's the scary thing about Wellness, man, is that KO power. Joe gets that clinch. Dude, he got hurt bad. He got hurt bad in this round.
I see a powerful Matt Brown in the crowd. He does his camps there now.
Does he?
Yep.
At Elevation?
Yep.
Is everybody going to go to Elevation? The Muscle Farm's coming with that cash?
I think so.
Rampage is one of the first guys to go there, right? He did like early camps there.
He did a camp there when they first opened up, but he didn't like move there.
We got hurt again. Damn, Wellness hits hard, dude.
Someone lost their mouthpiece. It's your boy.
Is it?
Pretty sure. It's a tight move though, because you get a break. That move. It's the end of the round.
I don't think so. I don't think it's the end of the round, dude.
Yeah. So you get that break. Damn, your boy lost that round.
Yeah. Did he, though? Didn't he knock him down earlier in the round, though?
Nah, not really. That was the first round.
Was it?
Boom. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Was that this round?
Yeah.
The very beginning?
Yeah.
God, that's tough, man.
So that's better. That knockdown's bigger. Because Schilling was... Yeah, that's bigger. Yeah, he was wobbled too. That was a real knockdown, dude. That was a legit.
You don't think that's an
knockdown.
even round?
No.
What?
Because he knocked him
Your
down.
boy Schilling got fucked up
tagged.
2 times.
He got tagged for
Boom!
sure. But look, he used good defense and clinched up. Knockdowns in kickboxing are big, dude. Just like knockdowns in boxing.
They're like a takedown.
It's not like an MMA fight where you get rocked. Like if a guy gets dropped in an MMA fight and then another guy lands punches like that, that's a hard fight to score. Maybe it's a 9-9 round.
That's what I'm saying. 9-9.
It could be 9-9. But the knockdown is big, dude. Because I wouldn't give him a 10. I wouldn't give him a 10-8. If what's going on? The fight's over? What's happening?
What did he do? Break his foot?
Oh shit! Joe Schilling won. What happened?
He broke his foot.
Did he break his foot? Oh wow!
Oh man, that's a bomber.
Crazy.
That was a good fight. Good for Joe Schilling.
Congrats to Joe Schilling. But after having a round like that, where he had Schilling in all kinds of trouble,
that's a bomber.
That's a big victory for Schilling.
Tracy
he
Lee
broke
in the
his
crowd.
ankle, man. He broke his foot or his ankle. Something's broken.
No shit. You throw. Yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't happen all the time.
Wow. Yeah, he's fucked. Ooh. Shit.
Yeah, if he's hurting right now with the adrenaline.
That happened to Yair Rodriguez in the first round of his fight.
That
motherfucker
fucking
fought
kid.
2 rounds like that, moving and shaking.
Dude, I text you. You imagine that kid's champ from Mexico? What? With his personality and his style? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man, dude. I'm texting congrats to Joe Schilling. Yeah, Yair's a bad motherfucker, dude. He's so exciting. He's so
fun
versatile.
to watch. His jiu-jitsu, what?
Yeah, everything. His jiu-jitsu's nasty. His takedown defense is excellent.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
It's excellent for a guy who throws kicks like he does, though. He's throwing wild shit all the time.
He's at Jackson's now, too.
Is he? Ooh.
Just trying to work on his wrestling.
That's a good move. That's a good move. There's a bunch of like really good high-level camps right now. It's such a good time.
Camps.
Such a good time for MMA.
And guys aren't sparring as much, and it's good. It's a great time for MMA.
Yeah.
It's a great time for 205. How exciting is 205?
It's crazy. MMA and just not just the UFC, but even Bellator. Like if you look at like some of the guys they have, like there's some talent like all throughout across MMA now. The only thing here's a problem. Who the fuck is Fedor gonna fight?
Didn't they announce he's fighting some 1-0 dude?
Come on.
I'm pretty sure they announced he's fighting a 1-0 guy, and then they reneged it. Yeah.
No.
I'm almost positive I saw that.
Oh God.
This could be bro science. This could be MMA science. I might be lying.
There's that left hand again. He dropped him with. But this is big, dude.
Boom! That's right on the money.
Dude, he caught him on the money.
And then he rocked him again.
He fought smart there, covering up. Oh, he rocked him a couple times after that. And that's it. 3rd round. Couldn't come out.
Good for Schilling.
Yeah. That's got to be a giant relief for him, too, after that 2nd round. That 2nd round, that was scary. He showed a good chin, though, man. Speculation. Especially for a guy that got knocked out in his last fight.
See, opponent would be however the fuck you said.
Who's the opponent? Nobuhushi Sakikabara.
Does it say his record below that?
Ariel Helwani, make respected opponent. No, that's trolling.
Then Aoki
Singh Jaideep they're trolling. That's the internet. These silly fucks.
Bro, that's MMA fighting.
Listen, that Singh Jaideep guy, that is a guy that on my message board they joke around about him being the big threat to Cain Velasquez. He's this like really overweight Indian guy. It's a joke. This is a troll.
They're honey dicking.
They're trolling.
All right.
It's the internet.
We got
somebody trolled.
That Aoki Sakuraba's for reals.
Aoki
versus Sakuraba's for reals.
Oh, come on.
I swear to God.
I thought Sakuraba was done.
No, Kenny Florian was in Japan and rolled with Aoki. He was like, who are you fighting next? And he said, Sakuraba. And Kenny's like, what? It's a bummer, right?
Well, here's the problem. Aoki can strike. I mean, Sakuraba's a bigger guy, but Aoki's striking is not that bad. I think Sakuraba has so many miles on him.
Dude, Aoki's striking compared to Sakuraba right now, he's fucking Joe Schilling.
Yeah.
It's a bummer, man.
He's taken so many fucking beatings. He
comes
so
out
many wars.
10 braces.
Yeah.
Think if Aoki gets hold of one of those old-ass ankles, to rip it off like Tales from the Crypt.
Well, I think grappling-wise, he's still very competent. Grappling-wise. Did you see him fight in Metamoris?
Yeah, against Henzo?
Yeah, but, he was able to go to a draw with Henzo.
I agree, and Henzo's a monster and one of my favorite people to ever grace this earth. However, Aoki, that's a That's some shit, man.
But he's much smaller, too. He was fought at lightweight, whereas Sakuraba fought Conan in his first UFC fight.
True. Sakuraba's been through some shit.
He's
been
bigger
through
guy.
some miles, man.
Dude, that fight, first of all, the Vanderlei knockouts were horrific.
What?
Horrific. And then the knockout that might have been even worse is the Melvin Manhoef one.
Oof.
Yeah, this is an interesting fight. Schilling knocked him down with the left hand, too. So interesting thing about Schilling is, I think it was a straight left. Schilling fights pretty good off both sides.
Yeah, he's a freak striking-wise, man.
Good fight, man. It was a good fight. Interesting. It would have been interesting to see. I'm super happy for Joe.
Hell yeah, as long as you get a win. Who gives a fuck? If he's your friend, who gives a
Yeah.
fuck how it happens? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right. I'm going to the Comedy Store.
Boom, get it done, dog.
End of round 2. Fighter and the Kid. Fighter and the Kid. What is your website?
TFATK.com.
Listen, your fans are not bright enough to put all that
It's
together.
basically TFATK.
TFATK.com. TFATK.com.
New shirts just dropped, son.
Oh, shit. Brendan Schaub on Twitter. Didn't you guys have zombie versions of some of your shirts?
Yeah, zombie
for
versions.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Nice. Marketing genius. Look at
Booyah.
that. With a beautiful part in his hair. All right, you fucks. We'll be back next week. We got a star-studded lineup next week. Next week's banging. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for all the love, and we'll see you soon. Big kiss.
You're the best, brother.
Oh, that was fun, man.
Thanks, man.